This is the OneMoreShot SD card holder. It may seem like a simple card holder, but the design and the idea behind it is pure genius. In this video, I'll talk about why I love this OneMoreShot SD card holder so much. Let's do this! Before we dive in, here are some important disclaimers. These OneMoreShot SD card holders, they were made by my friend John. John is a fantastic photographer. He's one of the best wedding photographers here in Malaysia. He made this out of his own curiosity and for the fun of it. He was looking for a solution that has not existed yet. He 3D printed these SD card holders one by one, so it's a lot of hard work, and he did give me some of these SD card holders just to play around with. Now, of course, John didn't ask me to make this video or ask me to talk about this OneMoreShot SD card holder. I made this because I genuinely think that it is a fantastic product and you should check it out. So what exactly is this OneMoreShot SD card holder? Well, as the name suggests, it carries one SD card. So how is this different than any other SD card carrier solutions out there? Well, for starters, this only carries one SD card. It is not exactly a storage solutions where other SD card carriers they can find out there that store more than one SD card. What this OneMoreShot SD card holder aims to do is to have an SD card with you at all times, something that is easily and quickly accessible. You can clip this holder on your camera bag, on your camera, on the strap, on your belt, anywhere you like, something that is easy to reach. And when you run out of memory, SD card while you are shooting, this is a quick swappable solution. It is readily available. You just take the SD card out, swap it into your camera, and you can continue shooting. It stores only one, so it is only for emergency use. Of course, this doesn't aim to replace an actual storage where you carry multiple SD cards with you, and I think this is quite a good solution. I'm sure some of you will say, hey, I'm perfectly fine with my current SD card holder. I can put it in my bag. I carry my bag and the SD card holder with my spare SD cards with me everywhere I go to. I don't need this OneMoreShot SD card holder. That's true. This is not really a necessity, but I look at it as a solution. Think about this situation. You are shooting, you're in the middle of the event, whether it's a wedding or another job, and suddenly you run out of memory. Of course, if you're prepared beforehand, you would have swapped out the memory before you actually run out of space in your SD card. But it happens, right? Even to the best of us, we are so caught up in the moment, we are shooting, we just want to get more and more shots, and oh no, suddenly the camera runs out of memory. So your SD card storage is in your camera bag. First, you have to go to your camera bag. If it's not with you, all right, if you are carrying your camera bag, that's good. You still have to open it, unzip whatever pockets or compartment in the camera bag, look for the SD card holder or storage, take it out, and then open that storage and take the SD card out. How many steps are those? 4, 5, 6 steps before you can actually swap the SD card into your camera to continue shooting. Imagine you are in a rush and things are happening right in front of you. You have got to get the shot. Isn't it quicker to just take the SD card out from this OneMoreShot SD card holder that you already clipped in your bag or on your camera or anywhere near you that is easily accessible? It is a quick, reachable solution, and I think the importance of having such a fail-proof solution, you shouldn't dismiss this too quickly. Here are the reasons why I love this OneMoreShot SD card holder. Number one, I love that it is so small, so light. It is really tiny. It comes with a clip. You can attach it anywhere you like, on your camera bag, on your belt, on your camera. It's something that you can have with you at all times. It is like a wearable device. It just works. You have one spare SD card with you at all times. Number two, I like that it comes in bright orange color. here. It is high in visibility. You can spot it from a far distance. You don't have to fumble in the dark to look for that spare SD card. And to me, this is really, really important. Number 3. I like that it is so easy to take out the SD card. It is a quick access. Yes, the SD card is slightly exposed. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But it is just so easy to go to the SD card and pull it out, and you have one ready to use immediately. The quick access is something that makes this SD card holder so effective. Number 4, the spring-loaded mechanism to hold the SD card. The spring-loaded mechanism in this OneMoreShot SD card holder is exactly the same as the spring-loaded mechanism in the SD card slot in your camera. Every time you put in the card or you want to take it out, you click it. That clicking mechanism is exactly the same. It holds the card securely. I've been trying to shake it a lot and it doesn't come out easily, and the way that it clicks, that spring-loaded mechanism, I'm sure you're familiar with it. Every time you put in or take out the SD card from your camera, it is so satisfying. The clicking mechanism, it is here in this OneMoreShot SD card holder as well. I've been using this OneMoreShot SD card holder for more than 3 weeks now. I have it attached on my camera bag, I clip it onto one of the zippers, and I've been everywhere. I've been around the streets of Kuala Lumpur. I've even been into the jungle to do some insect macro photography. And so far, I've not encountered any issues whatsoever. I think the biggest concern here is that the SD card is actually exposed at the bottom, so it might be accidentally yank out, or you may drop it without realizing it while you carry it, or it is exposed to dirt, moisture, or rain, right? Once you're bringing this out, carrying it like a wearable device. I don't think any of these are actual issues. I've been trying to shake this holder as hard as I can, and I don't see the SD card coming out unless you intentionally pull it out with force, right? And the SD card actually is more durable than you think. A little bit of moisture, a little bit of dirt will not destroy the card. Trust me on this. You can actually put the SD card in a washing machine. I know that's what John said. Don't try this at home. Don't intentionally do it. And his SD card survived. So just a little bit of rain, like here, it's actually raining a little bit now. You may not even be able to see it on this recording. It's quite wet around this park at the moment. It's drizzling. No issue whatsoever. According to my friend John, who made this OneMoreShot SD card holder, it is currently only available in Malaysia. I believe it has started selling today, live on John's TikTok shop. I'll put a link to the description below on where to buy this OneMoreShot SD card holder, also on how to contact John directly if you have special requests or any questions. I'm sure John will be very happy to answer your questions. And if I'm not mistaken, John told me that the first batch, there's only 100 units available, and each unit will contain 3 OneMoreShot SD card holders. And these 3 SD card holders in a package, that's retailing for 59 ringgit 90 cents. I think it's a good price. If you are in Malaysia, if you are a Malaysian, please do consider supporting a fellow Malaysian trying out this really interesting product. I think it's quite genius, and yeah, I foresee myself using this OneMoreShot SD card holder. I like that I have one SD card with me, a spare one at all times. Who knows? I may run into an emergency situation where I need a spare card, and having one with me, it gives me that peace of mind. I hope you found my sharing beneficial. If you do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee, or you can contribute directly to my PayPal. Links in the description below on how I can do that. Any small contribution goes a long way, will definitely help me to continue making more content. Until the next one, please go out and take more photographs. Bye-bye.